Hello everyone, welcome back. I just got finished reacting to Me Plus You, which was, title track for TWICE's 10th anniversary album, which was a very, very touching, nice, sweet, also funny video, which just meant a lot and made me honestly really appreciate TWICE even more and just become more attached to them just from that one video, and making me extra excited to continue my journey of getting into them. So now we have the rest of the album, which is a solo for each TWICE member. And I know they've done performances of these on their last tour or something, but pretty sure that's only like little segments of these songs, and now these are the full versions, full studio versions. So that would be better to react to the full versions over just like performances of part of it. So obviously NAYEON, JIHYO, TZUYU, CHAEYOUNG have had solo albums for themselves, but it'll be the first like solo songs that I've heard from the other members. So interesting to see what each person picked for their personal style for their solo songs. If they wrote them, I don't know for sure if they did or not. Interested to see if there's a lot of different vibes to these songs or anything. If they have any sort of special thing to them for them being on the 10th anniversary album. I'm guessing they're just kind of typical solos, but it's a good way to fill a special album for their 10th anniversary. It's not like a full comeback or anything, but yeah, excited to get into it. If you are not yet, make sure to subscribe so you can see all my many TWICE reactions in the future. Comment suggestions for other things you want to see, and let's get into NAYEON's solo Me. So the channel Shadow by Yoongi already has lyrics for all of them, so shout out to them. Definitely go check out these original videos. It's only been a couple hours since the album's actually been released, but already done lyric videos for all of them somehow, so let's check it out. Ooh. This is very nice, very groovy. Yeah, not too similar to her solo album that I've heard, definitely, but I like it. On English. It's just like in Corbin Besson and Sue's single they just did. They had a line like that, or just, I just might let you hit it. So yeah, I got a couple comments saying that, wanted me to pause in the middle of songs when I want to talk about them, just so I don't interrupt anything. So let me know if you prefer that, or maybe I could just try and collect my thoughts and save them for after the first listen, so I can, because with music video reactions I usually just listen to it all the way through so I don't interrupt it, and then just go back through it and pay attention to individual parts of it more, but can't really do that for a full album. So tell me if you prefer like this, where I just pause real quick to give thoughts and then play it again, or what you would like to see in the future. Like a holiday, we ain't going no place fast. Summer days, sip on me like lemonade. So I cannot pray for rain. You ain't going no place fast. Don't good, but I got good taste. Don't drop, but I love the chase. Don't touch when I use my teeth. Don't play with a girl like me. Stay close, but I need my space. One kiss, that's all it takes. You're in way deep. Don't play with a girl, don't play with a girl like me. Don't play with a girl like me. Don't play with a girl, don't play with a girl like me. Very groovy. kind of one note, I feel like. I'd be interested to see what the performance for this is like, definitely. Let me know if you would want to see reaction to their performances, if I could do that. I don't know about copyright for different things. I'd have to check, I guess, but I can't really imagine what the performance for this would be like, but I'm sure it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of a basic song. Like it's very chill and nice and groovy, but I feel like it kind of just grabbed me in the beginning. I was like, ooh, this is nice, but then didn't really go anywhere else, kind of just kept the same feeling throughout the entirety of it. So it could be a very good song to like put on in the background of you doing anything, and it'll just kind of dance to it, but then you can still like focus on what you're doing because there's nothing that like really stands out or anything. Overall, I only have like positive thoughts about it, but there's just not many of those because it's all just, it felt like I understood the whole song just from the first, 20 seconds or something. Felt like I'd already heard the whole thing. So it's like, that's very nice, but then didn't really go anywhere. So, nothing negative to say about it, but I feel like her actual debut mini album had, more interesting songs that like showcased her versatility a little more. And this is just, a nice song in itself, but I feel like I didn't get to really hear a cool performance from her. And maybe like, having a dance performance for this would make me appreciate it more. Maybe it's more of just a method to have a cool dance performance, because I can imagine that being very fun to watch. But just as a song itself, without, watching anything with it, feels a little bit empty on its own. Initial rating, I want to say like 83. Like, again, it is a really nice song to listen to. It's kind of just more so like I don't have that much to say about it because it wasn't like a super memorable, diverse, unique song with a lot to talk about. It was kind of just a chill vibe. And it's like a very nice, pleasant thing to listen to, but I just don't have that many thoughts about it, honestly. But definitely anytime I would hear it, I'd be like, ooh, yeah, I like listening to this. So still a fairly high rating, but yeah, I think it'd be nice if the rest of the solos had just a bit more to sink my teeth into. But still, good start. Definitely a great song overall. Next, JEONGYEON, Fix a Drink. Looks like she's wearing a cowboy hat in the picture. Just kind of sounds like a country song. Is that what I'm hearing right now? Am I hearing JEONGYEON do a country song? I'm not just imagining this just because I saw the cowboy hat, right? Like, this sounds like a country song. I can imagine people like dancing at a bar to this. This is crazy. I'm flabbergasted right now. I never ever could have imagined this before. There's been like one other country kind of K-pop song that I've heard, and it was just recently. The new group TZUYU released a song called Kill My Boss, which was like a country concept, which just has never been done in K-pop before, I feel like. But this is now the second one to do it, I guess. Like, this is full on one of those songs that there's so many of in America about just like, you imagine someone singing it at the bar. Usually the lyrics are about, their ex and how they hate their ex and their truck and just really country stuff. Is very amusing. I just can't believe JEONGYEON chose this type of song for her solo. It's crazy. It's a very different vibe to TZUYU's Kill My Boss though, because that was a more basic country song, but this is just a very specific like bar song, which is kind of funny that we have a whole genre for that in America, but it's just very much of that specific type. Like, just imagine a scene of cowboys like dancing on top of tables at a bar singing the song. It's very amusing. It's not at all the type of song that I would typically listen to ever, but now I'm being made to listen to it through a K-pop song, which is really amusing. Wait, did she decide on this? Does she? I do think her vocals fit it pretty well. Never would have thought that before, but I think she has a kind of nice relaxed tone that just fits the vibe well. I gotta look up if she wrote the song or not. I looked it up. Apparently, NAYEON is the only one who wrote her song, but none of the others actually did. So I'm just wondering who made this happen. It would have been even crazier if she actually was like, you know, I want to do an American bar song for my solo song. That would be insane, but it's also completely insane. Like, who made this happen? Who came up with having JEONGYEON do this type of song? Like, that's crazy. Kind of, especially for it being a 10th anniversary album, it's kind of very unexpected.
How to fix a drink. I've got shots for jealousy and the butter for your brain. I've got this remedy. 금방이 깨달을 break. Come between two stars, not a real taste. I can't fix your heart, but I sure know how to fix a drink.
I'm just amused with it.
Drink.
Like, did the people at JYP just get to a day and they're like, okay, we have to pick a song for JEONGYEON, and then they completely ran out of time, so they just looked up list of music producers and clicked the first one and just asked them for a song. Like, I can't imagine how a K-pop music company could end up making a song like this. I feel like no one in Korea has heard a song like this before until now. Even in America, like, bar songs and country songs are like the least popular genre. So outside of America, like, it's especially just out of nowhere. So I wonder if like they picked the song because they thought her voice would fit well with it, because like obviously it does, but that might just be because she's a good singer and she could make it work with any kind of song. But you know, it fits well. But like, is that what the people who wrote the song had in mind? Or, like, you know, I think JEONGYEON's voice would really fit a country song. I think for initial rating for this, I do like a 72, I guess. Solid, nice to listen to. She has a nice voice. Nothing that blows me away, definitely, but you know, it's interesting. I wouldn't come back to it a lot, but if it came out, I'd be like, yeah, this is good. I like it. It's just very unexpected. I'm liking seeing that we're gonna get different genres of songs for each solo, so gonna be surprised for each one, I guess. Let's get into Momo's Move Like That. Be interested to see the performance for this one, especially just with that title combined with it being Momo. I'm sure very cool choreography for it. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. I take 2 steps, then I look right back. Only to my palm and the bass kicks in, the rhythm's right. Hoping never leave my side when a crowd full of people run. Songs reminded me of like Toxic by Britney Spears or something. And her vocals are fitting it really, really well. Like, I feel like Momo's vocals, when used right, can be like a really big highlight of a song for me. Back at the beginning of her career, when she would have a lot more rap lines, like I thought a lot of her rap lines were like really, really good, and like better than even DAHYUN and CHAEYOUNG's rap parts in the same songs sometimes. And I think her voice is being used very well here. I like it a lot. Definitely a dancey song.
Keep it going all night. 아찔하게 깊어진 eyes. 1분 1초도 no way out. got me hypnotized. We can keep it going all night. 아찔하게 깊어진 eyes.
Yeah, with Momo obviously not being the strongest vocalist in Twice. Obviously, she's a main dancer, and that's her role in the group, which is great. But they're finding a way to make a solo song for her where she has to carry the whole thing work really, really well, just by having it be more low-key and not like big vocals, just more chill, like kind of rapping, and just making it a bit more focused on the instrumental and stuff just fits in with it really well. Give me love, feeling that beat in my chest. 멈춰진 나를 꺼내, letting my hips to the rest. Give me love, feeling that beat in my chest. 순간 hypnotized, yeah, there's something in the way that you move. So the best life for me in tight, give me a taste, taste stop in your eyes. Step to the left, take it back to the right. We can do it all night. Move to the best life for me in tight, give me a taste, taste stop in your eyes. Step to the left. She's a good rapper, man.
Give me love, feeling that beat in my chest. 멈춰진 나를 꺼내, letting my hips to the rest. Give me love, feeling that beat in my chest. 순간 hypnotized, yeah, there's something in the way that you move.
Kind of funny she gets a song that's in Korean when NAYEON had a full English one for some reason. I always wonder why. Like even on NAYEON's actual debut mini album, I think she had a song or two that was all in English. Just wonder why that is. Like it's not a full English release. Like what would make a K-pop artist choose to have a song all in English? I don't know. Yeah, CHAEYOUNG and NAYEON both had fully English songs on there. I don't know why that is. You know, makes sense. Definitely feels like a song that was made for a performance. And you know, listening to it on its own, it's not going to be as high. But even with it on its own, I think it's a very nice song to listen to. Like her vocals are used very, very well in it, and it's just a really groovy, fun, a kind of low-key dance song. It's definitely not like super powerful or anything, but it's just really groovy and snappy kind of. Initial rating, I think 82, definitely above average. Very nice to listen to. None of them so far have been like a super, super compelling song like a lot of Twice's songs that I've been reacting to lately have been, but I think a lot of them are more made for performances, which I think has a different set of criteria than songs that you just listen to on their own, and I think that's definitely fine, and they've all been still quite nice to listen to. Very groovy song overall, very nice. But let's get into the next one. Decaffeinated by Sana. Yeah, again, this feels like a very performance song. Ooh. Yeah, this is a lot more strong version of the last one. Like, still definitely feels like it was made to be given a dance performance and have that be like the center of it, but it's a lot more high energy. Feels like it would have definitely more powerful moves in it.
날 줄 때까지 널 아주 빠져들 수 있게 And it's real love
Music has a kind of a Latin dance vibe to it.
Love so that you need Give me that, give me that coffee Give me that, give me that See na 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 Give me that, give me that coffee Give me that, give me that See na 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 So sweet 입술이 녹아내리는 듯해 다 올려줄게 깨어날 수도 없이 I don't wanna pretend 미쳤다 생각해도 좋아 Lost in a trance I don't wanna wake up
Definitely a more sensual song.
복잡한 생각들을 필요해 Don't need a caffeine for you 깊게 잠기는 거야 We're going crazy, crazy can't stop it Taking it all off Chirping, chirping on us 날 줄 때까지 널 아주 빠져들 수 있게 And it's real love Chirping, chirping on us 멘토질 나를 감도 못해 Love so that you need Just keep dreaming Till living like a silent face away Hypnotize me 이대로 눈을 뜨고 싶지 않아 Taking it all off Chirping, chirping on us 날 줄 때까지 널 아주 빠져들 수 있게 And it's real love Chirping, chirping on us 멘토질 나를 감도 못해 Love so that you need Give me that coffee Give me that, give me that See na 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 Give me that coffee Give me that See na 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 na
Makes me really curious for what a solo Sana album would be like. Like, is her main position dancing? I think it probably is, right? She's obviously not one of the members that like has a solid main, vocal position or main dancer position or main rapper position. So makes me wonder like what her personal style would be if she ever had a whole solo album. Because I think she fits this concept very well. It's like type of, I don't know what types of dance they are, but it feels like type of like sensual Latin dance. I think she fits that very well. But yeah, I'm curious what a whole solo release for Sana would be. Yeah, this is another one. I bet it would be very cool to watch an actual full performance of it. Definitely feels like this whole album so far has been more songs that are made for performances, which didn't even really realize that some songs could be made for that more so. Like, these don't really work as much as songs on their own for me, I feel like. I'm sure they have their place. I would be interested to watch performances of them, but I would like if they'd actually perform the whole thing, because everywhere I saw it, they just performed like a minute and a half of these songs, and now these are just the full versions. But yeah, it'd be cool if they would perform the entirety of these. I'd love to see that. This one, I think another rating of 82. I think that's what I gave Momo's. Another very cool, nice dance song to listen to, but would definitely be elevated if I could watch a performance of it. Kind of all the songs on this album so far have been just like, yeah, they're very nice vibes all the way through, but it's not like they aren't like being shaken up a ton and having a bunch of stuff that's like, ooh, that's really, really interesting. Like, this part is really sticking out to me as being like super substantial. It's all just like, yeah, nice vibe. But see if they keep that up for the rest of them, I guess. ATM by JIHYO. We'll get some nice power vocals for this one, or she show off a different type of vocal style. I don't know. Ooh. Okay, I like this start.
All the way up, no one does like we do. All in my bag, throw it in the bag. On top, we the best. Don't stop, keep it coming. Wet and love, they love that I'm classy. They love what I do. Friends in every country, numbers off the roof. You be good for good love if I'm next to you. We go another round cause they can't get enough.
Okay, before this drop here, yeah, it's definitely exploring a different kind of vocals, which obviously she still does incredibly. A lot more sultry and feels like it's gonna maybe switch up a little bit more than the other ones so far. I don't know. We'll see.
Coming back for more. Oh, oh, addicted to me. Yeah, ATM, flawless when we go. Oh, oh, shine like golden market. ATM, I've been keeping my eyes on you. No, you got eyes on me too. I got all the moves. Minus touch, got you coming back for more. Oh, oh, addicted to me. Yeah, ATM, yeah. 24/7, I'm
Okay, this, definitely like the rest of them, clearly made to be performed, to have a dance performance, but I feel like this one I'm liking a lot more as a song on its own than the others, like, just because her vocals are so incredible. Like, even if the song isn't necessarily made as much to be a showcase of vocals as it's made for a performance, like, her vocals are always gonna really catch your attention, so I feel like this works even better. And it's making me think back. I feel like JEONGYEON's the only one where I didn't like immediately imagine a cool dance performance for it. Like, I'm more curious what JEONGYEON's performance for that song would be like. But yeah, I'm liking the sound of this one more.
At the midnight, I go crazy, don't be lazy. I'm your 9 to 5. I am basic, I'm my AC while I'm looking like a dime. God, I'm going crazy. I do like guitar. Hobby, yeah. Let me so golden, yeah. Diamond devotion, yeah. You on your knees, cause you wanting more, this ass. Put down haters, put them on blast. Bring that drama, blowing up tracks. No cap, all facts. Nah. They love that I'm classy. They love what I do. Friends in every country, numbers off the roof. You be good for good life if I'm next to you.
Now they're all English songs.
Cause they can't get enough. Coming back for more. Oh, oh, addicted to me. ATM, flawless when we go. Oh, oh, shine like golden market. ATM, I've been keeping my eyes on you. No, you got eyes on me too. I got all the moves. Minus touch, got you coming back for more. Oh, oh, addicted to me. ATM, make you wanna lock it down and get back yourself. Focus on me, I'll make you lose your mind. Yeah, I'll be the one you can forget. If you give me everything you know, I'll make sure to hold you real close. Cause what we got could be the best. And if you love me, you can bet I got you with that good life. Make you want it more. Oh, oh, addicted to me. ATM, flawless when we go. Oh, oh, shine like golden market. ATM, I've been keeping my eyes on you. No, you got eyes on me too. I got all the moves. Minus touch, got you coming back for more. Oh, oh, addicted to me. ATM, yeah. You do. Coming back for more. Me.
Her vocals just, everything she does, whether it's in the front or just in an ad lib or anything, it's all just, sounds perfect. Like, I do feel like, just like the rest of them, like, this is definitely just more of a vibey song. It's not as substantial on its own, but like, her voice is just so good that it's like, I'd be more excited to listen to this on its own than the rest of them, even though it clearly still is not at its full potential when it's not being performed. Still very nice. So I think I'd give it initial rating like 86 probably. I think it's definitely my favorite of the album so far. Let's get into the next one. Stone Cold by MINA. In the video for Me Plus You and here, just her hair like that, the black, looks really great.
Why you being stone cold? Used to make me happy, clappy, baby, you are flatty. Now you acting super wacky, love has gotten dirty. Every day
I love her voice in English so much.
We're out of fun days. You keep talking trash with your best friends. Then they talk to me, baby, amen. Hold your tongue out to up them straight to my face. If you're dead, look at me, I'm praying for a miracle. Wanna be be happy and not too cynical. Cause it feels that we are not compatible. Yes, you are putting a love
Whoa.
on hold. Show.
Okay. Definitely my favorite so far. This is some crazy, artsy, experimental type music. Like, I don't know what type of genre this is, but like, you know, definitely heard types of songs from artists in the West that are, you know, just very seen as very like experimental and like a lot less mainstream of a concept than like the other ones have been. Like, and her voice just sounds so good. Like, Mina is not one of the main vocalists of choice, but her voice just always sounds amazing to me. I think I just especially really like the vibes of the song. Like, feels a lot more artsy, and I love, you know, more artistic stuff. So I'm loving it.
Every shade of you was pure gold. Now your heart is getting ice cold. And you're breaking down my walls. One by one, you're stone cold. You whispered promises so
Wow.
sweet. Now you find someone new to
Yeah, it's like
cheat.
changing
You
up so much.
left me out in the freezing rain, and now I'm drowning in your shame. I want you to know I don't cry myself to sleep. I want you to know that I'm over you in 2 weeks. We should blow it up. Look at me, I'm praying for a miracle. Wanna be happy, not too cynical. Cause it feels that we are not compatible. I guess you are putting our love on hold. Show. Every shade of you was pure gold. Now your heart is getting ice cold. And you're breaking down my walls. One by one, you're stone cold. Took a break, our heart is the criminal.
Okay, yeah, I think it's just so many like weird effects in the sounds and like so many crazy switch ups that are just so abrupt, and that feels like the more style of really artistic songs that I hear a lot in the West. It switches from feeling like really rough and grating to like almost like royal majestic parts where she's going like higher with her vocals, so sultry and nice, and just how they switch up, it just, you know, gives me eargasm. Like, no matter how she's using it, it just sounds amazing.
But you hit me hard like a wrecking ball. You're just what everyone told. Stone cold. Look at me, I'm praying for a miracle. Wanna be happy, not too cynical. Cause it feels that we are not compatible. I guess you are putting our love on hold. Baby, why you stone cold? Someone else is your goal.
Ooh,
Heart is getting stone cold.
so grand.
Baby, why you stone cold? Someone else is your goal. Heart is getting cold. Baby, why you stone cold?
I think they're like, that feels like the type of song that would be used in like edits of a character that's like super powerful and like becomes a queen or something. It's like feels so grand and majestic and powerful. And what's making me think of like, makes me think it would be on the soundtrack for Arcane or something. Also kind of reminded me of Gods by New Jeans at the end, like that building up, feeling so majestic. Like, I guess it feels like League of Legends is what I'm saying. Not that I've played League of Legends, but it's making me think of things related to that. Yeah, her vocals were insane in that. Like, definitely can imagine an awesome performance to this as well. But like, this by far is the one that is the best on its own as a song, in my opinion. Mina was not one of my biases back when I was a fan of them years ago, but like I keep noticing her lately. I feel like my guess for the people that could be my bias nowadays would be either Chaeyoung still, and she was my bias back then, or it could be Mina. Those are the two that I feel like I'm getting the most interested in lately, and this song is helping me now, definitely. Like, that was incredible. But kind of have high hopes for Chaeyoung's solo song on here too, because, you know, if they're making it for her, she's a very artsy person as well, so interested to see. But this vibe, I just loved everything about this vibe. I think I'll give it an initial rating of a 90. Like, I think this just works amazing as a song on its own, and the others were all, felt like they're just completely made for performances. This one, if I never saw a performance for it, I would still be like listening to it a lot. Like, it's so good. Let's get into DAHYUN's. I don't really know what to expect from hers. Okay, Chess. I would say I watched the killing voice they did, and Taehyun's voice kept sticking out to me a lot. I think she has a very nice voice, but I truly have no idea what I would expect if she was going to do like a solo album or anything. So yeah, no idea what to expect from the song, but excited to see. Okay, Beethoven. I think. Unless it's Mozart or something. Is this the same song I sampled for Hands Up by Cherry Bullet?
Unscared and naive, you deceive me for your own benefit. With a cunning trick, more than anything. Not completely, I realize everything. Calculated, educated, I'm the monster.
Not what I would have expected.
So you changed me, I upgraded. I'ma tell ya, I am playing checkers, simply chess. Became the best,
Ooh.
nothing less.
Yeah, okay. This is the second K-pop song I've heard that's sampling this song from Beethoven, because Hands Up by Cherry Bullet, one of my favorite groups ever. Loved them so much. They were disbanded, but if you haven't heard them, check out their discography because it's amazing. Hands Up is a good place to start because that sampled this Beethoven song, and that was an amazing one, but this, is a very different vibe, kind of similar to Mina. It's feeling like it has a very strong royal vibe to it almost, but yeah, not really what I would have guessed from Taehyun, but I think her voice definitely fits it very, very well. So great choice.
Yeah, that's what I do, I'm making moves. I never lose, and this I knew.
Definitely has a soft voice.
Dominate the outcome of this game. It's getting more and more interesting. Victory is mine. Obviously, I know I'm not the same person I used to be. Calculated, educated, I'm the monster you created. So you changed me, I upgraded. I'ma tell you, I am playing checkers, I play chess. Became the best, and nothing less. Yeah, that's what I do, I'm making moves. I never lose, and this I knew. Because of you, I become stronger, and I can go with the flow. Battery down to better
Ooh,
now.
yes,
Battery
rap.
down to ain't no doubt. You gotta show me your manners, bow down. Battery down to better now. Want me to lose, I don't know how. You gotta. Let me shoot your shot now, that's on you. Should have done it better when you had it all together, what now? Now you're really running out of moves. Yeah, that's what I do, I'm making moves.
Love how they're incorporating the bass.
I am playing checkers, I play chess. Became the best, and nothing less. Yeah, that's what I do, I'm making moves. I never lose, and that's on you.
That one doesn't make me visualize a performance quite as well. Like, I definitely am sure it could have a great performance, but doesn't immediately make me think of one. I think this is like the perfect use of her vocals, actually. Like, I didn't know what to expect from it beforehand, but yeah, I think I think of her as a kind of bright, fun person. So my mind didn't immediately jump to this for a sound, but just for how her voice sounds, I think it fits this concept really, really well. She has a very soft, kind of sensual voice and fits this very well. The Beethoven sample is definitely cool. Not as good as Hands Up by Cherry Bullet, I gotta say, but incorporated in a very cool way. I think for initial rating, I'll do a 79. Feels a bit more like a typical song on its own, not made for a performance as much maybe, but still kind of wouldn't say I like it as much as some of the others, even the ones that are more performance based, but still great song overall. The next one is Chaeyoung's. I'm especially excited for it, definitely. Loved her solo album and excited to see if this is completely different or what did they decide for her. In My Room.
You on my mind all of the time, I like it. Head in the clouds, not coming down, exciting. They see how I'm acting and they telling me I'm crazy. I can taste you on my tongue, oh cotton candy daydream.
I listen to very little music outside K-pop lately. I've been listening to a little bit of Pink Pantheress, and this kind of like her vocal sound like kind of reminds me of that.
Anything can happen in my room. In my room, in my room. I can be whoever I want to.
Their voice usually sound like this.
Room just me and you. Anything can happen.
Okay, this is interesting. It doesn't quite fit the vibe of her actual debut album, but it still totally feels like her type of artistic style. Like it feels very adjacent to her actual mini album. Still a distinct style. It's very cool seeing this side.
Give you my heart right from the start, so keep it, keep it. Blue butterflies, stars in my eyes, they're gleaming.
Vocals are crazy.
They say I'm loving you, they're telling me I'm psycho. Boy, we got that type of feeling, only you and I know. Anything can happen in my room. In my room, in my room. I can be whoever I want to. In my room, just me and you. Anything can happen.
It feels like a lot of the songs on this album are like taking a lot of influence from different types of Western songs. Like I don't know exactly what this genre would be, but like similar to Mina's kind of like feels like a more artistic Western style from more like indie artists than like big mainstream pop artists. But yeah, like it feels very homemade. Like this would be the work of someone who isn't like a professional producer or anything, just like someone who makes music just like a hobby kind of and just posts it as an indie artist. Like gives that vibe in a good way.
I don't think that what we got is just a fling. I know you got more than just a crush on me. I don't think that what we got is just a fling. I know you
Yeah,
got
just
more than
using those type of effects on her vocals to make her sound so different, I feel like especially makes it feel like that artsy type of song that they have a lot of in the West, where it's just so focused on making the song have like a unique atmosphere that's not as focused on like the vocal prowess of the person singing it. Kind of makes me think of like Eve's latest album. Her songs have a similar vibe, and her, of course, So by Eve was featuring Pink Pantheress, who I mentioned earlier as well.
just a crush on me. Crush on me. I don't think that what we got is just a fling.
Her mini album also
Just a crush on me.
felt kind of similar to that, but this is definitely distinct.
Anything can happen in my room. In my room, in my room. I can be whoever I want to. In my room, just me and you. Anything can happen in my room. In my room, in my room. I can be whoever I want to. In my room, just me and you. Anything can happen,
Yeah, that one's interesting. That one I actually can't imagine a performance for at all, really. I have no idea what a performance for that would be like. Yeah, I really like the artistic vibe. I just love this type of feeling where it's like there's just so much focus on making it give a unique atmospheric, like artsy vibe, more so than like showcasing the actual performance abilities of the artist. Like K-pop is full of performance, of course, but it's just one type of music that they don't have as much in K-pop that I do really like, is just stuff where it's just totally focused on making the song itself sound really interesting and artsy and not trying to make the singer shine as much. That's why I really can't imagine what a performance would be like for this, but I'd be interested to see. But I would say this one, along with like pretty much all the other songs of this album, like I start off like getting interested, and over the course of the song it kind of doesn't shake it up too much, so like it doesn't develop and like change a ton. So by the end I'm like, okay, yeah, it started off very cool, but didn't really change that much from that. But still definitely one of my higher rated ones, I'd say. Initial rating probably 86. It's definitely not beating the MINA one, but very cool. Love the artiness to it, and yeah, especially interested in what a performance for this would be like. But last one. Okay, dive into this one. I have not heard TZUYU's actual debut mini album. Haven't heard JIHYO's either, but only heard Runaway from her solo debut. So don't really know what kinds of songs she would excel in or have much of an idea of what this would sound like. So let's see the last song on TWICE's 10th anniversary album.
Let's evaluate the situation. Let's communicate with conversation. I don't wanna wait.
Like most of these are all in English, except I feel like the Japanese members had ones in Korean more.
Quit running your mouth. Oh, you never get that. I don't play around. Already did that. You won't hurt my feelings. Tell me straight to my face. You can lie to me. If you try, you'll be wasting your time. Your time, yeah. It ain't hard for me. I just level right up. Need a privacy. Keep it low, keep it shut every time. Who do you love? Who do you love? Is it me or the thought of getting off? Can dive in, can dive in. Who do you love? Who do you love? Is it me or am I just a moment crush? Can dive in.
Okay, this one's more interesting just because like all the rest pretty much had like a really specific like kind of Western genre that they were falling under, and this one feels a bit more unique. Like I don't know what genre this would fall under, but her vocals are sounding really nice in it. Like I don't think of her as being known for her vocals as much, but I think she's doing it quite well in this.
Can dive in. If you keep it hush, no limitations, no pictures of us, just imagination. This ain't regular, flawless creation. You won't hurt my feelings. Tell me straight to my face. You can lie to me. If you try, you'll be wasting your time. Your time, yeah. Who do you love? Who do you love? Is it me or the thought of getting off? Can dive in, can dive in. Who do you love? Who do you love? Is it me or am I just a moment crush? Can dive in, can dive in. Put your phone away on the other side. Keep looking straight at me. Need them butterflies. We party private. Yeah, you know the vibe, vibe. If you wanna dive in, put your phone away on the other side. Keep looking straight at me. Need them butterflies. We party private. Yeah, you know the vibe, vibe. If you wanna dive in, yeah. If you wanna dive, dive, yeah. So if you wanna dive, oh no. If you wanna dive, oh no. If you wanna dive in, yeah.
Yeah, same thoughts on this as a lot of the other songs. Just nice kind of low-key vibe, but you know, sounds good the whole way through. But there aren't individual parts that stick out to me as much. Yeah, I think it's nice hearing her vocals like this for the whole song because it sounds really nice, and like her voice doesn't stand out as much as other Twice members. So like in their full group songs, like her songs can kind of just pass by and I don't notice them as much, but just hearing them isolated in this definitely makes me think she has a very nice sounding voice. And also, as always with pretty much every song in this, I think it would definitely make for a good performance. This album has definitely explored lots of different genres that could work for different performances. But yeah, I don't know exactly what type of genre this one is. Like, it doesn't remind me of other songs or artists really, but and like all the others kind of have, but still definitely like it a lot, like the vibe, and would be interested to see performed. Say it's one of my lesser favorites on the album. I'd give it probably 76 as an initial rating. Sounds nice, but definitely not as spectacular as, you know, Chaeyoung's or definitely Mina's. Mina's is 100% my favorite of this album. Kind of the only one where I'm like really, really excited to listen to it again after this. But overall, it is a cool album. It's just cool hearing them having solo songs, even if they aren't like as songs made as like big, cool packages as their own tracks. But it would definitely be fun to watch performances. Just as a whole, this 10th anniversary album was very interesting. It's not like a big grand statement like look at how great we are that we made it 10 years. It's more relaxed. It's like, here's another thing. Like, you know, here's our 10th year. Then, you know, we're going on to the next. But it's just a nice little gift for you. Now we're just going to keep going. It's very kind of casual about a huge milestone. So I think it's pretty cool. So if you want to see lots more Twice reactions in the future, make sure to subscribe and let me know what else you want to see, and see you in the next video.